Welcome to my channel and my kitchen. This is it. This is my entire kitchen. It's a small kitchen, but got everything I need. And today I'll be sharing my kitchen and my dinner. It is 6:19. There's no lying on that. So this is a dresser that we're converting into a kitchen island slowly. We still have to move that drawer to the bottom and then make a hole there for that microwave. Put handles, paint the legs, and that should be, I think, the end of that. Quick little story about this. I got this jar as a gift at a personal shower, like a bachelorette kind of shower, and I didn't even realize that the Enjoy jar has like chocolate chip cookies or Oreos and stuff, and the Eat jar has healthy snacks. I thought that was funny. It's like, this is the kind of stuff you eat. That's the kind of thing you enjoy. I don't know, guys. So, this is for my cleaning routine. It's already clean. These are just the dishes from like my lunch, my coffee, and all that stuff. And this is us starting dinner. I'll be making fish tacos with the cucumber salad. And my son will be having leftover Happy Meal from this lunch afternoon that he had that he didn't eat. There's nothing on the stove. 100% gonna cook on the spot. Alright, let's get started. First things first, I get all my utensils out. I don't like to be back and forth, so I need a cutting board, I need my knives, I need my pan, I need 2 bowls, one for the cucumber salad, one for the pico. Let's see. Here it is. We're not making that much cucumber salad just because that's the kind of thing you can't really have as a leftover. It goes kind of yucky. So the first thing that I do is get the pico going, because the longer that sits in the lime juices, the better. Plus, fish cooks really, really quickly, guys. So I'm not really concerned about all that. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the tomatoes, dice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 Roma tomatoes, half an onion, a little bit of cilantro that I've left over, and I have half a lime, and then we'll do like the largest pickled jalapeno I can find, and a little bit of the pickle juice, salt, and that's it. And I'm just gonna let that do its job, and then I'll get back to you about the fish.
Yeah, get out of my way. I'm eating.
Now that all my chopping's done, I gotta talk about this thing. I got it from the Dollar Tree. Looks really dumb. It's supposed to be like, I don't even know what it's called, but like a spatula, some kind of thing. I think it's for cakes, actually. But here's what I use it. I literally scoop stuff out of my cutting board, and I just put it wherever it goes, like in a pot, in a pan, whatever it is that I'm working on. Honestly, I've had it for years, and I use it like almost every time I cook. I recently went to Dollar Tree, and it was still there, so if you guys want to try one out, get it for $1. So we're just gonna squeeze the half a lime in here, and now I'm gonna show you. That's the jalapeno, and it literally just, I don't know what that is, maybe a half a teaspoon probably. I'm gonna put salt, we're gonna mix it, and we're gonna get started on seasoning the fish. Okay, so fish time. One of the things that I do is I don't like the flavor of this line. Can you see it on camera? That line, I cut it out. So I kind of make like 2 fillets out of one and just cut that center part out. See? Plus, these are perfect sizes for 1 fish taco each. So it also makes it convenient. So let me cut the rest of them real quick. I just don't know what it is about that part of it. I just don't like it. It has a certain distinct flavor. And I'm from my hometown in Mazatlan, Sinaloa, Mexico. It's a it's a beach town. So fish is definitely like the highlight of my hometown. So, this is already not the best fish. So I try to make the best out of it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put salt, do pepper. I don't know if you can see it. My angle on the camera is weird. Garlic powder and paprika. And I just do half of it first. And then I flip. Because I like using one hand only to sprinkle my seasonings. Because I hate when people grab their seasonings with juices. If you know what I mean, like juices from grabbing the meat and stuff. Woo, that paprika. Put a little bit too much on this one, so transfer. There we go. So now I flip, do the other side, and we'll get our cooking started on the pan. And while these cook, I'm going to start on the cucumber salad. Okay, just a little bit of oil on the pan, like just a little bit. And I'm going to drop the fish in there, like so. And while that's going on, I'll start to pick up. And one of the things that I do while I cook is I put the ingredients that go back in the fridge, like the leftovers. I'll put them on the corner so at the end it's easy to put everything away. And then, of course, the dirty dishes go in the sink and stuff. That's some of the little things that help me throughout the cooking time to stay focused and stay effective. So now I'm going to do the dishes. And I know I might have already done a video on this before, but we do eat fish tacos a lot, and we do try them with different sides and toppings. But at the end of the day, probably one of our favorite meals here in this house. That my husband loves quesadillas, but I'm not into cheese as much anymore, so I'm not eating that as much as he is. So that's that. But I'm almost done cleaning up. And we'll put another set of fish going on. So, another thing I'm gonna chop this mango and freeze it in 2 little baggies, and these are snack sizes. And I do like to eat it frozen directly. I know I'm a weirdo, but I love mangoes. I love them. Love them. 1 trip only to the garbage. 1. You don't need to make multiple. That is just not effective. Okay, cucumber salad. I literally just sliced a cucumber. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to be putting sour cream, a little bit of vinegar, salt, and pepper. Kind of treat it like a slaw, but with sour cream instead of mayo. You could add half and half mayo, half sour cream if you wanted the mayo taste without getting all that fat. So I'll get going on that. The fish, I'm going on my second round, and I'm about to put the pan on for the tortillas. Let's keep going. Now today I'm going to go all out, and you see this, my most favorite thing ever, pineapples. On this thing, I'm going to add 1 Fit and Active, what are these called, drink mix. And it's the lemonade kind. I do probably 3 portions the amount of water because 1 is too much. So that's not going to work for me. And I'll have that as my drink for like 1 to 2, 3 dinners sometimes, this whole thing. So I'm going to let that cool. Forgot to tell you, I do add a stevia packet to the cucumber salad. You can also do it with, add tomatoes, like cherry tomatoes. You can add celery. I've added onion in the past. cabbage. I mean, you can really add whatever you, broccoli slaw. You can really add any of those fresher vegetables. It's gonna be delicious. So because the dressing itself, it's really, it doesn't matter what vegetable you put in there. So I'm putting the last fish in, and when I put the last fish in is when I start to warm up the tortillas, because you don't want the tortillas to get cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the table too and calm my 3-year-old down. 7:03 and it's basically done. I hear my mangoes that I'm gonna freeze. This is our cucumber salad, our pico, our fish, our warmed up tortillas. Did I mention I'm obsessed with pineapples? So this, I take the whole thing to the dining table. That way I'm not back and forth making little trips with one bowl or two. So, and then I'll show you my entire kitchen cleaned up. Okay, here it is. So like the dishes, I washed them as I went along. Nothing on the counter. Stove is just the pan that I cooked the fish on. Keep in mind, this entire time I was wrestling with my 3-year-old, the dog, the husband's questions. I set the table and everything, but give and take, guys. It shouldn't take more than 30 minutes to make meals. Now, if you're going out loud and creating, you know, crazy time-consuming meal, then that's on you. But you can make something quick and simple that's healthy, that doesn't revolve that much time around the kitchen, and then you can keep your efficiency throughout the weekday. On the weekends, you can splurge and doing, you know, time meals that take a little longer, or on a day that you're off. But on work days, nobody has the time to be making meals from scratch that are going to be super time consuming. So anyways, time to enjoy. I'll take 2 of those, please. Yummy. Bye, guys.